We are live here Thursday evening. It's pretty packed. They got a line already at the kiosk. February the 8th. You know what that means? Super Bowl week. Last show before the big game. Last one. Everybody's delving into the player props. DraftKings new app. What is it? They got a player picks app for the new app. What is that? Have you seen that?
No.
It's they gave us gave me a promo. It's the player props app. You know what it? Let me
Yeah, I
pull it
saw
up
it on. I don't do anything. I have a.
here.
I'm demented enough. The last thing I need to be able to do is just gamble straight on from my phone. I make myself at least come here to do it.
It's the player props pick'em thing.
Yeah, I think they gave. I think they give you like a $10 or
There it is.
$15
Pick
bonus
six.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. The DraftKings pick six. Pick6.draftkings.com. Yeah. It's player props. It's an app for just player props. So they sent me a free offer for that. Someone delve into me on some player props. Thanks to the DraftKings boys. So I'll get that in.
I've already played my player props for the Super Bowl, so we'll.
Already played them?
I've played them. I'm a little aggravated. Like Valdez Scantling, I played his receiving yards over. I came on Sunday and I'm like, you know what? I didn't bring enough cash with me Sunday. So last Sunday, I'm going to bring some cash with me Monday. And Valdez Scantling went up 2 yards from
Oh wow,
from last Sunday, and this is
Uh-huh.
between Super Bowl week. So this was I still played him at now over 20.5 instead of 18.5 is what it was.
Yeah, that's one of those things where you don't think it's a lot, but it can be a make or break.
Yeah, well, 2 yards is 2 yards. I mean,
Yeah, he catches a 14-yard little slant, and then 2 quarters later he catches a 4-yard little screen pass. That's why those 2 yards are big,
Yeah, like McCaffrey's gone from 87.5 when it opened to 90.5 right now.
Wow.
I did
receiving
not
yards or rushing yards. Rushing.
I did not. Now I will tell you, if you want to play overs, you do it early because everybody comes in to play the props. They're all going to play over. The numbers are going to do nothing but rise.
Yep.
Period. So if you want to play an under on a prop, I'd wait till the last minute and come and bet the under. But if you want to play the over on a prop, you get it and get it in early.
Yep.
So I played Brandon. The Chiefs struggle against really good, stud wide receivers. Brandon Ayuk excels against man-to-man defenses. Debo's the zone buster for San Francisco. Ayuk is basically what Zay Flowers is. He's your man. He's your man buster. I bet Ayuk over his receiving yards, for example. So that was one of my prop bets. Was him
Is that
over
San
his
Francisco defensive line the best Patrick has seen all year?
They can be. It's a very good pass rush offensive line, but they're not very good against the run. They can be rushed on. They can be run on. Pacheco's still got that toe and ankle injury. I mean, he's going to go. He'll probably be very effective. But he didn't practice a couple of the days this week. But you can run on San Francisco, and there's just Montgomery ran for 90 yards. Aaron Jones rushed for 130.
Yep.
I mean, it's that's they're vulnerable against the pass. So against the run, excuse me. That's where the weakness is. Chase Young is horrible. I mean, he's great at rushing the passer, but he's horrible at stopping the run. He doesn't want to get hit by anybody. He doesn't tackle very well. I mean, Bosa's pretty solid against the run. He's not great. His brother's better. He's a better pass rusher. But I mean, that's where San Francisco excels is their pass rush. The Chiefs' offensive line's very good. And they're very good at stopping them.
What do you just off the top of your head? What do you think Brock Purdy's rushing yards is?
I'm gonna guess 12.5 maybe. I played Purdy over his rushing attempts over 3.5. I'm of the belief San Francisco wins and Purdy takes a couple of knees, but Kansas City basically runs straight man defense in the secondary. That leaves them open to be able to be run on by the quarterbacks. Quarterbacks went over their total 13 of the 20 games against the Chiefs this year on rushing yards itself.
Well, that's we didn't look, y'all. Damian didn't look. That's something I just threw at him, and it's 12.5.
Yeah,
It is 12.5.
I did not honestly. I did not look at his rushing yards. I looked at his rushing attempts, which was 3.5.
3.5.
I expect San Francisco to win the game and him to take a couple kneel downs, and just the fact that Kansas City's very susceptible to quarterbacks that can run. Purdy's mobile enough. Obviously, you saw what he did against Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
He actually
in the second half. That was impressive, man.
He's had 70 yards in the 2 games between San Francisco.
You couldn't look up without Brock Purdy scrambling in the second half of that game.
Yeah, and I suspect he'll be able to scramble and get a few yards in this game.
Yeah.
So
can you scoot over to your right a little bit? Thanks. Hey guys.
So Dave has graced us with his presence here.
Well, I don't like letting food go to waste. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, I don't either. We're in the same camp there, Davey.
Yeah, I'm
Same
sorry I'm
camp.
late. I'm sitting right over here enjoying some of this great food here. How about come join us Sunday? We're going to be here Sunday for the Superb Owl, as David Sanders heard on another show.
Say that again.
You got to say, instead of the super, you got to say
The big game.
the Superb Owl is what he heard on another show. Some guy would say Superb
I like that.
Owl.
It's weird.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
hard
that.
to
Well,
say.
it's saying it without
Super
saying
Owl. Superb Owl.
it. You can get away. You get around it. You get around the stupid rules.
Yeah, I just keep saying big game.
Big game. I'll slip.
Yeah.
I'll slip.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
Yeah.
So where are you guys at in this? What are we doing?
We're talking about props. They sent us DraftKings has the new app for Pick Six. Have you seen that?
Yes. Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Pick6.draftkings.com.
Yeah, we talked about that last time.
They sent me a free offer, so I'll go in and make me some props.
Yeah. What's your
pick up
free
my
offer?
Free offer. Everybody needs a free offer every
What
once
is
in
it?
a while. I'll read it to you.
They
It
said they were
says-
going to reimburse me up to $100.
No, this one's different. Sign in to Pick Six and click the Claim Now button under the Promotions tab and instantly earn $10 in Pick Six credits. So I've got a free $10 in Pick Six credits.
Nice.
So we'll take the $10, try to turn it into 100, and then we'll take the 100, and then we'll try to turn it into 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
John's on fire.
Yeah.
You're on
I've
fire.
had a good week, Davey boy.
One of the best weeks I've ever heard of. But yes.
I've had a good week.
Yeah.
Just firing away.
Yeah, firing away and turning. What was a line? A gentleman told me a long time ago. His profession is turning money into shit.
Oh, yeah.
He said he was a scientist or something. Was like, I'm a scientist. I go, what? You're not a scientist. He goes, yes, I turn money into shit.
Yeah.
Good old Danny Forney.
Who?
Danny Forney. I don't know if you'd ever remember him, but he was a dice and poker player. Passed away a few years ago. But anyway, yeah, you're on fire, John. Except
Yeah.
we need to get those tickets over here.
Yeah.
John
yeah.
has been doing tickets for me, and I've been losing one game out of all these big lists. So I've cashed 0.
But I had 8 tickets yesterday.
I think I'm just gonna.
I hit 2 of the 8.
I understand.
Yeah.
It was a good day though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I was a Longwood upstate game. A Longwood upset away from cashing an $1,800 ticket. Longwood decides to lose to USC Upstate. How do you lose to Upstate?
I don't even know.
God, at home. I took Longwood at home. It's like sometimes you need to go with the Longwood, but no, last night was terrible. Last night was terrible. They lose to Upstate.
It's amazing where my brain goes,
So
Damian.
put the Longwood to bed. Longwood, no good. Terrible. So the Lancers of Longwood let me down, David.
All right. So
Sometimes the Longwood's not what you think it is.
So what did you think of? Did you guys already discuss the championship games?
What championship games?
What do you mean what?
Oh, we're talking about.
You already talked about it?
Well, no, but we're talking about
Very briefly.
talking
Yeah.
about the props and stuff.
But
Highly
we didn't talk
disappointing.
about the Baltimore game at all. We talked
Yeah.
about
Detroit game was very
Why
disappointing.
high on Valdez Scaling? He only caught. Did he catch one ball against
Yeah.
Baltimore
Deep,
or one?
deep.
caught 2.
Caught
Yeah,
2.
but one was deep late
I know
both.
18, 18 yards is low,
They
but
were both. They were. I think he had 2 catches for 65
Yeah.
yards or something. It
Yeah,
was-
and I had him an anytime
It's-
touchdown,
right.
and he stumbled. And if he stumbles,
It
he might go
seems
all the
like
way.
it can be a hot, like a hot potato choosing any of those receivers, right?
Yeah.
One's just as good as the other. Am I wrong?
well, no, Rasheed Rice is clearly the.
Yeah, I
he's-
guess he gets
he's
mentioned a
clearly
lot more.
the alpha as far as the receivers go for Kansas City.
Yeah.
But after that, it's a bunch of beta receivers. None of them are really that good. But San Francisco just
Oh, Rasheed
San,
Rice.
San Francisco just struggles right now defensively, and Mahomes will make time, and Scantling to me will get. He's clearly the third target right now for, you know, and you know, San Francisco they're not great against the tight end, but they're actually pretty solid against number 1 wide receivers. So I expect, you know, I expect San Francisco to really concentrate on Rice and put their number 1 cornerback on him, and I expect Kansas City's going to score. Kelsey will have a nice game, but I expect for Kansas City. I mean, Pacheco I think is going to have a nice game, but for Kansas City I think Valdez-Scantling is going to have a big play or two in this game for Kansas City to have a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
What do you think about taking Pacheco for MVP for 30-1?
I don't think that's a bad bet, but
I think that's going to be one of my prop bets.
At the price.
Yeah,
But
30-1.
But to me,
No, there's a reason it's 31. It
yeah,
pays nice.
to me, if Kansas City wins this game, Mahomes going to be the MVP. I don't see really any other way that. I mean, you know, everything's going to. If it's close, Mahomes is going to get it. Whereas I think if it's close for San Francisco, McCaffrey's going to get it.
Maybe if something crazy happens,
So-
like Kelsey catches 3 touchdowns or something.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I played McCaffrey to win MVP when it first came out.
And what is it at?
It's 450 now, I believe. It was
Yeah.
475 when
What's
I played
Kelsey? 15-1.
Ooh, that's a
don't
good.
know.
That's a good question.
I'm throwing darts. I don't even
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
I would
Uh,
imagine it's somewhere.
Mahomes was like plus 140.
Ooh.
Purdy, I believe, was plus 260,
Yeah.
and then McCaffrey was, I believe, he's 450 now. And then you had a couple, like I think Debo was like plus 1,000, and
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
you know,
yeah. But all I saw, what really stood out to me was Pacheco at 30-1. I think it's a big number.
it is a big number, but he's banged up, and like I said, if it's close between the two, Mahomes is going to get it. It's just the way it is. So, I
Well,
mean, I
For 30-1, I'll put $10 on it and see what
yeah,
happens.
30-1. That's not, I mean, I could see that. I will tell you, I think Pacheco has to have a big game for the Chiefs to even be able to stay close. And I think as long as he's not seriously hurt, I think he'll be able to run on San Francisco. So I don't necessarily think it's a really bad play.
Any injuries that so far? Anybody out major?
I mean, there's like Jarrett McKinnon's a possibility to play. He's the Chiefs. He's the second best running back. He's the better receiving back out of the backfield. If he plays, I would definitely not play Pacheco's receiving yards over. Just as a thought, but I don't know if he's going to go. I haven't. The last thing I read is that he's practicing, but I don't think he's going to play. But I'm not sure, so I wouldn't go anywhere with that.
What's Mahomes and Purdy's passing yards?
269 and 254. It says.
Wow. Okay. What do you like? Anything?
269 on this app and 254 on here.
Does anybody like anything?
That's on the pick 6 thing.
Come on, everybody out there, give us what you like.
I believe for San Francisco to win this game, McCaffrey's going to have a big game. Kansas City can be run on. Well, that's the weakness of both teams' defenses. Neither one of them stops the run very well. Now, everybody's going to look at, Baltimore only had 10 yards out of their running backs last week. Well, their running backs carried the ball 5 times.
Well, here's the thing: is
neither one of them is good as McCaffrey.
San Francisco, the last 2 games, I mean, they very, very lucky to get out of there with a win.
That was
both
ice
times.
cream I see.
Ice cream? Who's got ice cream?
Yeah,
Where'd you
so-
get that at? They got ice cream?
Yeah.
Is it good?
What's that at the coffee house? Yeah. Oh yeah, they got
Ice
them right
cream?
there. Yeah. Yeah.
Ice cream? Talking about ice cream?
This man eats ice cream for breakfast.
I would eat ice cream every meal if I could. Yes. I didn't know it. Now I'm in trouble now. We've been here a couple years now. I had no idea they had ice cream.
I
Yeah.
got them last night.
Wow, I'm in trouble.
Uh-huh.
I'm going straight for the
Just
ice
one,
cream
the 12
before I
pack.
leave
I'm
here tonight.
surprised it's not closed. Usually it's closed by the
Yeah.
time
I
we
needed
get here.
Yeah.
Nebraska plus
Yeah.
12.5. Did you see the final score?
I'm just
78-80. They
All
win by
right.
12.
Well, now all my brain can think about is ice cream.
That's
Sorry,
12.5.
folks. I know. I'm so distracted by ice cream.
You want it? Huh? They already gone off. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock.
I wonder what time the ice cream closes.
I don't know. Probably 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there'll be ice cream in my future this evening.
Yeah. Ice cream brought to you by Davies Taste Buds.
Yes. I want to go right now and just eat it while I'm doing this.
Well, you guys know what I'm going to do on my bets. I'm going to do my old team props.
Yeah.
That's what I like doing. Let's see what we can get the team total at for Kansas City and
I'm
San
going to do a
Francisco.
lot of stuff.
And then we can put KC plus 10.5 in it and take it to the bank. How's that sound? KC plus 10.5. You think we could draw out a winner on that? I think so. So let's look at let me pull it up here. Where is the they might have it on the kiosk. I don't see it.
What do you like, Damien?
I don't see it.
I like San Francisco in the game.
Yeah? It's 2 now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you see when it opened, the line opened up at 2.5? It went to
Team
1
props,
within
there we
half an
go.
hour?
Yep, and it's gone back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just believe San Francisco's. I believe San Francisco's far more talented. They got, other than quarterback, I believe they have the better tight end. I would take Kittle over Kelsey. I believe they have the better running backs. I believe they have the better offensive line. I believe they have by far the better wide receivers. I'm taking the team with the most talent.
Yeah,
And
I
that's San
agree.
Francisco.
Well, Baltimore was the most talented. And
No,
they,
Baltimore really. No, they really weren't. Baltimore. None of Baltimore's top 2 running backs were already out for the year. So but I'd take Pacheco over what Baltimore had at running back. I'd take Kelsey over Andrews coming back for his first game at tight end.
They barely
And
used
if you're Baltimore or Kansas City had 1 first down in the second half on offense until that last catch by Scantling. Kansas City did nothing on offense. Baltimore stoned them in the second half. It was 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Kansas City couldn't move the
Well,
ball.
Lamar didn't run like he usually
And-
does. He just stayed in the pocket.
And
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah.
I was yelling
No.
at TV, take off.
I mean, he threw a really horrific interception, and then
That was bad.
and then Zay Flowers decided to go psycho,
Yeah,
commit-
what was
commit-
that?
commit a stupid penalty, and then then fumble on the 1 foot line, and then I believe he broke his hand throwing a fit on the sideline after playing like a complete dumbass on the previous drive. So yeah, I mean, Baltimore did everything they could to give that game away, and they
Did
they
Detroit.
did, and they lost. No,
Zay
Detroit
Flowers.
Detroit
Nah.
Detroit
Call
Detroit
college
played
team.
the way they played all year.
The bounce off
Detroit-
the helmet.
That was
The
that wasn't
fumble
that
out of the
wasn't a-
next
That wasn't
possession.
a giveaway. That
That's-
wasn't a giveaway. That was just a break San Francisco caught. That was
Yeah.
I mean that was a fluky play. That
Then they
San Francisco
fumble on the
beneficiary of.
ensuing kickoff. They fumble.
Well, no, it was a first down carry by.
Yes,
Gibbs.
I know. I know.
But well, I mean, sometimes you hit the guy and he fumbles. It's what happens. It wasn't a giveaway.
Yeah.
Baltimore committed 4 of the dumbest personal foul penalties in that game against Kansas City. 3 of them kept the drive alive in the second, right before Kansas City kicked that last field goal to close the first half. They committed 3 different personal foul penalties. They literally handed Baltimore or Kansas City 3 points on that drive.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Good to see you. Take care.
The Chiefs' first possession, I mean, they always come out with a great game plan. They're usually very, very successful early in the game with their first drive. With their game script. Andy Reid's phenomenal at a game script.
Yeah.
And catching. And Kansas City's usually pretty good at getting out to the lead. You know, it's and he did it. But you know, but I mean, I said Baltimore
Check the
just
chat.
stoned them in the second half.
Yeah, those. David brought up a good point. Those the passing yards props was DK line, the pick six lines. Those are a little different than the actual lines because of the way they format that site with all player props. I'm sure. But I did find a good, decent little bet for us here. Listen to this: each team over 13.5 points. Kansas City +7 -120. That ain't bad.
No, not bad at all.
Each team to score 14, you're done, and you get KC +7. That's the only way you can get KC +7 at -120. And they both got to score 14 points, you'd think, right?
I mean, you would hope so. You had Baltimore to score 14 points.
I had Baltimore
2
over
weeks ago.
13.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Zay Flowers, the old Boston College Eagle, drops the ball about 2 inches from the goal line.
I didn't even know what happened. I was so excited when he scored because of fantasy that was going to get me some money. And I was like, oh, my God, this is so gross. It was absolutely disgusting.
It
was for both of us. It was heartbreaking. It was really heartbreaking. The Detroit game was absolutely heartbreaking for me. I had everything Detroit, everything. So they covered, but that's not good enough when you have a money line.
And that was a crazy cover. They went for it on 4th and goal from the 3 and got the touchdown.
Yeah.
Lot of money changed hands on that. You know, between if you had Frisco or
do you kick the field goal there?
Game. Do I? Yes.
Yeah, I do too.
It would have been a push then
I understand, but I mean,
I'd have thrown a pass on 3rd down, kicked the field goal on 4th down if I didn't get it, and had all 3 timeouts. That's what I would have done.
Yeah, a lot of people criticizing old Dan, but
he's done it all.
You got to ride with what gets you there. He is what he is.
I mean, to me, he went for it on the 4th and 2. I had no problem with that. He's gone for it all year.
Yeah.
Josh Reynolds dropped the ball.
Yeah, he did.
It wasn't a big.
Josh Reynolds dropped twice,
and
2 big passes,
and then again.
Yeah.
They went for it on 4th and 9.
Yeah. You see,
it'd have been a 53 or 54-yard field goal. Josh Reynolds dropped the ball.
He did 2 big drops in the game.
Exactly. There was nothing wrong with the throw. No defender. He just
right in his hands.
dropped it.
Yeah. Bad spot.
That's what Dan Campbell. He said, "I'm going to play to win the game. I'm going to go for it." He went for it. People were criticizing him. Don't criticize him. His players executed, except for Josh Reynolds, couldn't catch 2 incredibly catchable passes.
Yeah.
It would have been first down.
The other one was a little behind him, but still he should have caught it.
Oh, but slightly. It's still it's a completely catchable ball.
You're a pro. This is what you get paid to do,
yes.
right? Yeah. That last one was ridiculous, though. How he missed that completely.
Yeah. You got to ride with what gets you. There's some people say, "Oh, that's we were so close to the first Super Bowl ever, and he screwed it up, and that's that's a fireable offense." And blah, blah, blah. What are you gonna do? Fire the guy who the players love playing for him,
right?
And he got you your first playoff win in 30 years or something?
Yeah.
Give me a break, people. You people are nuts.
Yeah. Made it to the Champions game. Should have won.
Yeah, and now you want to get rid of him.
Yeah, Golf played amazing.
Yeah.
He really did.
Yeah.
Golf. I think he played almost a perfect game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think?
Hey, it's something. You have these games where 2 to 3 to 4 plays make up the difference in the game. That's what championship football is.
Yep.
Both teams can't win. Somebody's got to lose. That doesn't mean that one's
put up 17 at half in full control of the game.
Yep.
I mean, I just you had that sick feeling when the bounce off the helmet and then the fumble on that first down, right, Kerry? You just had this sick feeling. Did you? I don't know. I did.
Oh, when that happened, I was convinced San Francisco was going to win.
Yeah.
You can't let a team like that back in, and you still only win by 3.
And the thing is, that secondary held up so good for as much as you could expect for Detroit
Right.
in the first half.
Yep.
That secondary held up so good.
Yep.
And then the second half, you're like, here comes this secondary. That's
Yeah, they played well first half. Yeah, counting counting the chickens, count the eggs. How's it go?
chickens before they hatch.
Yeah, counts the chickens before the hatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the egg comes before the
I
chicken.
just didn't think that San Francisco's defense, the way it was going, was. I knew they'd adjust, but I didn't think they'd completely stop Detroit.
Well, they
Anyway.
really didn't.
Well,
I mean, like I said, I mean, you had dropped fourth down pass, and you had the fumble,
Yeah.
but Detroit still went down the field. I mean, it wasn't.
yeah.
It's not like they were. It's not like the defense was.
But I did have.
down.
I watched the
I
team
did. Did you know I had Jameson Williams first touchdown
Oh,
plus 2,600?
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't
Wow.
know that.
Yeah, you didn't know that? You know how much I had on him?
$10.
$30.
Damn, really?
That's $1,000.
720.
Damn, nice.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It covered. That's why I wasn't so upset about the outcome of the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a last minute bet I made.
Oh, okay.
Well, Jameson went first touchdown. I had anytime touchdown. What did I have? I had $87 on anytime touchdown at plus 360. So I had a good day.
Yeah.
I just lost the everything else.
Right.
Yeah. That was a last second bet I decided to make.
Last second dive in.
Yeah, when he was stumbling on like the 40, he caught the ball already, or he
Oh,
ran.
he was stumbling around the 10.
Was it? They
They
did both. He
almost-
stumbled a
I
couple
know. I was
times.
hoping he'd go down. I had Montgomery to score
Oh,
first.
well,
touchdown.
anyway, I was like, if he goes down here, this is a sick beat again for him. But he didn't, and that was great. And no flags, no flags ever. He got no flags. Yeah, so that was exciting. And I was free rolling because I had who did I have in a parlay with him? It was just a $10 parlay. Touchdown was Kittle. Kittle didn't have a touchdown.
No.
So I had a parlay. I didn't use Kelsey. I should have used Kelsey. But I had Kittle in a parlay with those two. So that was kind of gross. I was free rolling on that.
Yep.
The entire game, right?
Yeah.
I had like 57 minutes to get Kittle a touchdown,
Right.
right?
And Kittle couldn't find the end zone for you.
Oh.
Yeah, but like Damian said, though, Detroit did move the ball.
Yeah.
You know, get down there, turnover, right? Get down there, turnover. Yeah. We watched a team do that this year, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
My Clemson Tigers.
Yeah, we were there for
Get down there, turnover.
Yep.
Every week. It wasn't
That
just
was
the game we
gross.
went to. It was every week.
Yeah,
it was
but that game was
gain a
great.
bunch of
Yeah.
yards and turn it over at the one.
Hey, why don't we do this? Why don't we take a 2-minute break and then we can go to switch
Okay.
over to some basketball.
Sounds good. I got some old Super Bowl specials
All right.
that we can
And we
get
can check
into
the
after
chat
that.
line too. Hey, Russell,
Sounds
can we
good.
we got it? 2-minute
Yep.
break?
I got it.
All right. Back in a couple minutes.
I've got a golden ticket.
That's a winner!
Jules.
I like it. Are we back?
Yep.
We are back. We are
here
back.
at DraftKings at Casino Queen.
And we will be here Sunday for the big game.
Yes.
We are going to be hanging out here
We will be.
in this
Come one,
beautiful.
come all.
Yes, please come on and join us. We're going to have a good time. Great food, great atmosphere. Got a kiosk right next to us in case we want an in-game bet.
There's no in case. In case. That's like saying, you know, I'm going to be ready in case the sun comes up in the morning. You know, the sun's coming up, Davey.
So you don't.
We're going to be in game.
You're not going to wait till after. Do you need your own kiosk?
No, you don't need your own.
No, I said, do you
We
need
got
your own?
37 of them in there.
Well, are you going to need your own? Are you going to be there? Are you going to be sitting down watching the game, or are you going to be at the kiosk the entire game?
Kiosk, then. Both.
Well,
That's like saying, hey, you want apple pie or cherry pie? Both. Give me both. You know.
Hey,
Ain't
I
nothing
just
wrong with a little ice cream.
Russell, I just found out they have ice cream here. It's open till 8. There's ice cream at the coffee
Yep,
shop.
the coffee place has ice cream.
I know what I don't need.
Yep.
I know what I don't
Yep.
need, but now that they have it, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my dessert this evening.
I didn't know you got married again.
No, I did not get married again.
Oh.
No.
Huh?
What's that?
This is our DraftKings show. We do a show every Thursday here. We're live on the air now. Yep. Yep. All right.
All right, right on.
What? This is a sports betting and sports talk show. Yep. Yep. We're on YouTube. Yep. All right. Yeah. Have a good night, man. Yep. So either team to kick a game-winning walk-off field goal at the end of normal time.
Ooh, what is it?
The old walk-off field goal in regulation. What do you think the yes is?
All right, let me think about this. 26-1.
Damien?
12-1.
All right.
We're not. Are we even close?
Damien's closer.
I-
8-1.
Yeah, that's terrible. I knew I was high, but I think. I mean, that's 8-1. I don't see any value
Yeah.
there.
Okay. I didn't think so.
I might add it into one of those funny tickets to end. Maybe $5 to win 3,000 or something.
Yeah. You could parlay it with what's the Chiefs kicker name?
Butker.
Harrison
Butker. Thank
Butker.
you.
Yeah.
Harrison Butker. You could parlay it with Butker over 2.5 field goals. Now you're talking.
Yeah. That's
You're
what I said.
getting into
$5 to
50
win.
world,
Yeah.
win world now.
Yeah. Well, more than that probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will an offensive lineman score a touchdown? How much do you think you're going to get on that bet?
16-1.
Guess 25-1.
40-1.
I'm not even close. Right.
An offensive lineman score a touchdown.
40
The big fellas, they got to come to the touchdown party.
They usually do in these big games,
Yep.
right?
It's more defensive linemen, though. You know, back in the day, old Ditka handed it to the fridge,
Yeah.
and the fridge came rumbling and stumbling across the
How'd you
goal
like to
line.
try to
Man.
stop him?
Yeah. They got pictures of him in Clemson picking up Herschel Walker like this, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. In 1981 was the only Herschel Walker played in every game for Georgia. The Clemson Georgia game was the only game Herschel didn't score a touchdown. He scored a touchdown every game, except the fridge and Michael Dean Perry.
The fridge.
Yep.
I had a poster of him. He was a
Yep.
big deal back then.
They were two phenomenal freshmen at Clemson.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see here. I'm
way
No,
off.
not that one. We're going to skip over this one. Oh, this is an interesting one. What will be higher? The gross yards of the first punt or the yards of the longest touchdown scored?
Ooh,
I would probably go with the punt.
I'd go with the punt.
The gross yards.
Yeah.
It'd probably be around 50 yards.
It
And I
could.
think the longest touchdown. I think the over/under on the longest touchdown is 37.5. So
So what is it?
I would think that the punt would be the favorite.
If you take the punt, what are you laying?
Yards of the punt, you're just laying minus 200.
So it is, right? Yeah.
And the yards of the longest touchdown is plus 155.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I like that one though.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many props are on there? Over
A
500?
bunch.
Yeah, over 500.
Will there be an octopus? What is that?
Is that all it says? Is will there be an octopus?
says-
That's it when you get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Same player.
Oh, to the same player.
Oh.
Wow.
I'll tell you, just 15 to 1.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't even know. I didn't know that was what it was called.
Will there be more passing touchdowns or field goals made? That's an interesting one.
That is. What is it?
Both plus money for both.
Okay.
Plus 110 and plus 130.
All right.
I would say, I'd say touchdowns.
I think touchdowns. Also.
Touchdown.
Touchdowns. Yeah.
I'd have to say touchdown.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's
You could
see
put
here.
that with the game-winning field goal.
Huh?
You could put that with the game-winning field goal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Do touchdowns with the game-winning field
For this category is called For the Swifties.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I had an ex-employer buy the Swifties plane this week. That was wild. But you belong
This is
with
single-handedly the biggest reason why I'm going to cheer against
Right.
Kansas City in the Super Bowl.
That's really not a handicap perspective.
I don't care. I am so tired of Taylor Swift and all the young women who never cared a bit about football who are all of a sudden the biggest Kansas City Chiefs fans in the world. It's annoying. You talk about bandwagon fans. I'm praying to God that Travis Kelce wins the Super Bowl and dumps her
or retires.
or retires. One or the other.
Or probably get
I'm
married.
so
Get
mad.
married and go to Disney World.
I'm so over this whole Taylor Swift thing. Yeah, we're supposed to, this woman who's made millions and millions and millions, up to $1 billion, singing about her song, singing all of her music about her bad choices in men.
Yeah.
Oh,
that-
here's
that-
here's
that's how
another
she's
one,
rich.
probably.
When's Taylor Swift's Pfizer commercial? She gonna have one?
Pfizer.
Kelsey had a Pfizer commercial.
Oh.
Yeah. Taylor Swift gonna have one? Probably not. She doesn't do commercials.
No? Maybe she will.
I doubt it. I've never seen a Taylor Swift commercial.
Okay.
Yeah.
She has
Not
a-
that I remember.
She's been in all sorts of commercials.
Oh, but she doesn't really
she had the
like.
one with the credit card where,
Oh yeah, Capital One.
yeah.
What's in your wallet?
Yeah, I remember now. It's been a while though, hasn't it?
I know what's in your wallet. Cash money.
I've had a good week, Davey
Well,
boy.
it's not a Taylor Swift photo. That's for sure.
No, it's nothing to do with Taylor Swift. I didn't know who she really was until all this started.
What?
You know? But there's people that didn't know who Travis Kelce was.
Well, I guess. If you watch football, how do you not know who he is?
Right. Yeah. I don't watch whatever she does, so you know. Patrick Mahomes to get 15 rushing yards and 215 passing yards.
What is it again?
Patrick Mahomes
He's supposed to go.
to get 15 rushing yards and 215 passing yards.
Well, I mean,
I like that one.
I
What
would
is it?
I would think it would probably be minus 130. He's supposed
One scramble.
to.
There it is.
His rushing yards is over that. So is his passing yards. So
What is that?
Minus 140.
That's
yeah.
not bad.
See, I was not
I know.
too far away.
Yeah.
That's really not a bad bet. You'd think he'd have to get the 15 rushing yards.
David says Aaron Rodgers called Travis Kelce Mr. Prizer.
Pfizer.
Yeah, you didn't
Pfizer.
know that?
No.
Kelsey and Aaron Rodgers are kind of like, Rodgers is like calling him Mr. Pfizer. Yeah, because of
Yeah.
the jab, because of the commercial.
Yeah.
He's, he's
Yeah.
saying he sold out to the pharmaceuticals.
Oh, yeah.
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 Rodgers was saying, yeah.
Well, Rodgers was with State Farm for quite a while.
That's,
right? I mean, when he sold out
Yeah.
to Pfizer, what do you mean?
He
For-
took the money to promote the COVID.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got it.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah.
I got
You
you.
didn't saw the Pat McAfee show?
No,
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers was.
he's on there
He
a
called
lot.
him Mr. Pfizer.
He's on there a lot.
Yeah. He used to be.
You see?
ESPN axed him.
Really?
They axed Aaron Rodgers. Yeah,
Why is that?
they're like, you're done
Why is that?
because they don't like him making fun of Mr. Pfizer.
Ah, okay. All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, that's not why they act.
Yeah.
They
It was
they were
something
more
else too.
they
wasn't
were
it?
more pissed because he went after Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh yeah, he went after Jimmy Kimmel and he called out the ESPN executive on the air, the one that makes the show, some executive.
Well, that was right after
For what?
McAfee called him out on the air too. Went over his head, and
Yeah.
then Aaron Rodgers went back over. Basically
Yeah, they didn't like him
doubled
going after
down
Jimmy
on
Kimmel too because it's all ABC and Disney is ESPN.
Yeah, yeah,
Disney
yeah,
owns them.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah. So they said no
Yeah.
more Aaron Rodgers.
No more Aaron Rodgers. Yeah.
So yeah, that's where the Mr. Pfizer stuff started. Is
Okay. That
from
makes
Aaron
sense.
Rodgers.
All right.
Kelsey to score the first and the last touchdown.
That's got to be big. That's got to be big.
Kelsey to score the first and last touchdown of the game.
Well, his first. Okay, so his odds to score the first touchdown of the game are probably 8, 9, 10 to 1. So this is just the first touchdown and the last touchdown. This has got to be. It's got to be like 50 or 60 to 1 at least.
Damien,
I would probably
Maybe
tend to
higher.
agree with him.
Maybe higher.
35 to 1.
you're closer. It's 25 to 1.
That's terrible. Oh, that's an awful. That's awful. Because if you go on there and look at the price
Yeah.
to score the first touchdown and then a separate bet to do the last touchdown, you're going to get between 8 and 11 to 1 on each of those.
Yeah, so you can combine them together and get just short of 25 and get much more of a better bet by
Yeah, doing
yeah.
it. Yeah,
by betting them separately.
that's terrible.
Yep.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, because if you bet them separately, if you're getting 10 to 1 on either one of them, at least if one doesn't hit, you got a shot with the other one. That's terrible.
Hmm.
That's awful.
Chiefs to score 22 or more points in the first half.
How many?
22 or more.
What's the over-under in the game?
48.
47 and a half.
47 and a half.
That's got to be plus 260,
Oh, I think it'd be bigger than
plus
that.
300,
I would
somewhere in
say-
there.
I would say 9 to 1.
Really that high? Okay.
Might be higher.
It is 10 to 1.
Wow, you're right on.
Yep.
Good job.
Yep.
Ding, ding, ding. Point for Damien.
This prop is called the Last Great American Dynasty. The Chiefs to win by 22 or more points.
To win by.
Win by 22 or more.
I don't know. I'm gonna take a guess and 35 to 1.
I'm going to say 18 to 1.
Chiefs to win by 22 or more. 12 to 1.
Who comes up with these lines?
That's a
you know
pretty
why they
bad
do
one.
that? You know why they do that?
Yeah.
Because they know somebody's gonna make that bet. A
Yeah,
Chiefs
'cause
fan's
it's the
gonna make
Super
that
Bowl,
bet.
'cause,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're gonna.
Yeah. It brings out all the casuals.
Yeah.
What do we
So-
got, Damien?
I bet
No.
the over in the first half of this game. It said he made a 3. That 77 was the number.
There it is. It's there.
No, let's hope.
It's 70. You got over 77 and a half?
I don't remember. I have to look.
Right
What game?
State's killing the hospital tonight. The hospital's 0-24, y'all.
I don't know.
Detroit Mercy is the hospital, by the way.
Oh, so
Detroit
David says, what odds can I get that the 49ers defensive players taunt Kelsey by calling him Travis Swift? You know they're going to be doing that.
I just want somebody to tell me. Whoever makes the Gatorade, I just want them to tell me what color.
Well,
they
we
put on
knew
it.
last year and didn't
we
bet it.
we knew
apparently.
last year and did not bet it. We
10
Really?
to 1.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Ryan-
knew last year.
Ryan told
Actually, I
us that-
did bet it. I
Yeah.
bet it for
Yeah.
$25 with a buddy
What's
online.
the inside scoop on that?
Ryan had it. It was given out by somebody
Right.
ahead of time. If they won, you knew what color. The Kansas City
It was
had to
purple
win. Yeah, it's
last
purple.
year.
If Kansas City won, you knew what it was. So you had a 50-50 shot of whoever won. You hit it?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Let me see what we got here.
So yeah. So
Wow, how did we know? Somebody knew somebody that knew somebody?
yeah. Well, we were dealing in the poker room, and a guy who was it his brother or his cousin or whatever?
Something like that. Whatever.
He was like either his brother or his cousin is a trainer for the
Chiefs?
for the Kansas City Chiefs. And he told us the only color Gatorade that the Chiefs took with them to the Super Bowl was purple.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so if the Chiefs win,
So if the
you
Chiefs
already
win-
know, and you got
So,
10-1.
Now I will tell you, last year I bet the other way in the game. I don't remember. Was it Philly they played? I bet Philadelphia in the game, but to hedge, I bet purple for the Gatorade color.
Wow.
Ryan
so-
bet it. He's
so
been
it-
on the show many times. Ryan bet it, and 10-1.
So it covered me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Ryan cashed a couple thousand on that. How do you
Wow,
like that?
yeah.
So if Kansas City wins, you already knew what the color Gatorade. So you had a 50% chance
Actually,
of winning the game.
if they have that, we should look and see if they have purple again.
Well, they probably changed it this year.
No, I would think that why not go back to what they had?
Well, what is it?
Well, I'm just saying they won last year with purple. Why not keep purple?
Maybe.
A lot of teams are superstitious like that. Unfortunately, looks like I'm going to lose this one.
What's that one?
I had Chattanooga over their team total 88.5.
Wow, they're freezing up against the Cadets
Yeah, they
of the 4-19 VMI.
they have not. Scored.
They might win this game.
Yeah, they have not scored much here lately.
There's a minute 50 left,
Look at
and
this.
VMI's got a 3-point lead against Chat.
Chattanooga was at 72 with 8 minutes left, and they're at 77.
Wow, they
They're at
scored
70.
5 points in 7 minutes
Yeah,
against VMI.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That was the early game, folks. 5 o'clock game, VMI Chattanooga.
Yeah,
Chat was laying, what, 15?
yeah,
Wow. They
They
were
got
laying
it.
15 on the road. That's how bad VMI is.
yeah. And
4-19 VMI is.
All right. Wait, we got 15 minutes. Let's talk some basketball tonight.
But yeah, that's what I was doing.
I played. All right, I hit the
But-
Detroit Mercy over the first half
Yeah.
total.
First half over.
I bet Chattanooga over 88.5. They're now tied at 80 with a minute and a half left. So I need 9 points. Hopefully, maybe I can get overtime. And a couple other things. I did not play any NBA tonight for one reason. Today was the NBA trading deadline. 80% of the teams made some sort of trade. I wanted nothing to do with the NBA tonight. So I just let it all go. So I didn't touch the NBA tonight. So I took UAB getting 5.5 at home against Florida Atlantic. I took Utah, which is actually my favorite play of the night. I took Utah getting 5.5 at home against Arizona. I took Niagara getting 2.5 at home against Iona. Iona's got a big lead early, but we'll see. And I took the under in the Northern Kentucky Oakland game, which doesn't look real good right
the
now either.
under in that one.
Yeah,
huh?
it doesn't look real good right
The
now.
Grizz
either.
score a lot. I couldn't fade
Well,
an
we
under.
do know you can go 3.5 minutes without scoring.
Well, that's what I'm going to need.
Who would- that
Chattanooga.
one game?
Chattanooga just
Bryant,
hit a
New
3,
Hampshire.
so
The Bryant, New Hampshire game Davey's referring to.
I need 6 points in the last minute of the Chattanooga game. So hopefully VMI shoots and misses, Chattanooga scores, and I get some free throws.
Yeah, it
That's
could
about
happen.
my only chance in that right now.
We had an audience member make us a ticket, a little 5-pick straight up ticket. Let's see where it's at.
Probably a mortal lock that it hits.
Probably a mortal lock. It's a total guess. So let's see here. One of them's still in play a lot. We got
By the way, Iona leads Niagara by 18 at half, so that doesn't
Oh.
look good at all for me.
oh, good. I had Niagara. I had Iona.
And
I had Iona to mess them up.
and Oakland's up 40-38 at half, which also does not look good for me. So
Wow. Stonehill's getting messed up at the half. 48-22, Lemoyne. The Dolphins. Sometimes you got to swim with the Dolphins, David.
I hear you.
The Lemoyne Dolphins are messing up Stonehill 48-22 at the half. Wow. That was the battle of the bottom of the conference teams there. Both in the Northeast, and both are sitting low. Stonehill's a lot lower at 3-21, that's for sure. But so from our little audience member ticket, we got Memphis minus 13.5. How are we looking? It's early, but
They're up 20 at
Memphis
half.
minus 13.5.
They're
That's a big
they're up
line for the
20
old
they're up
Memphis
20 at
Tigers.
halftime.
They're up 20?
Like 46-26, I think I just saw.
Wow, they've woken up, I see. They've woken up from their grave because Memphis has been awful. So Memphis minus 13.5. We got a shot here at that one. Greensboro minus 4.5 against Sanford. The Spartans of Greensboro, they got a 4-point lead. It's going to be a long game. We're at halftime. How's the Nittany Lions doing? Minus 4.5. Penn State, Iowa. Penn State, Iowa. Hey, Penn State's got an 8-point lead. We're looking decent there. Now
they're at the half.
we got Milwaukee and Youngstown. Milwaukee's going to the Ice House. That's the name of Youngstown's arena.
I got it.
Because they're the Penguins.
I get it.
The Penguins of Youngstown State, everybody.
I got it all the way.
Milwaukee's up 1 early in the
Milwaukee's
second half.
up 1, and we got 1.5. Hey, come on, Milwaukee. You can fade the Ice House. The Panthers of Milwaukee trying to fade the Ice House. We got 1.5. Now, here's the kicker. We're going to have to pull this one up. To end the ticket, we got Chattanooga minus 6.5.
They're up 5. They're up 4 with 20 seconds left.
Minus 6.5.
86-82 with 20 seconds
Yep,
left.
that's going to be a big half. We're going to need a miracle in 20 seconds
Wait
here.
a second. What do you need?
We
I
need
have over
6.5.
88. I need
Minus
3 more
6.5 is
points.
what we need. I got it right here.
You got, what do you, I'm sorry.
I'm tuned into the old ESPN Plus.
What do we need?
Minus 6.5.
He needs
Chat,
minus 6.5.
minus 6.5.
I need Chattanooga to get to 89.
He gets to 89. Well, it's going to correlate. It's about going to correlate.
The good news is they're going to foul here, but it's a 1-1, so that's the bad news.
Is Chat going to the line?
They're going to get fouled here in a second.
Oh, they're inbounding and going to get fouled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chattanooga's got the ball.
God, Chat finally woke up. I can't believe they scored, 5 points in 7 minutes, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And VMI is like 355th in the country on
Yeah.
defense.
They're
So,
300 and last.
when they were
That's
at
all you need to know.
when they were at
300 and last.
when they were when they were at 72 with 8 minutes left, I was pretty much counting this as
Oh,
a
that's
win.
good stuff.
I know.
That's
Now-
good stuff.
Not so much
All
All right,
now.
they're inbounding it here. Foul them. VMI fouls them. No, not
No, they
yet.
didn't.
Foul them,
Oh
you
my
idiots.
God, they didn't. They fouled
There
him
we go.
17.
There's the foul. They fouled it. They called it.
Wow.
So we're going to the line. We got a 4-point lead. We need to cover 6.5.
Well, this is going to be a 1-1.
This is what we need. We need both free throws to go to 6, okay? VMI's got it with 17 seconds. We need them to miss the shot and then give them the old foul down 6. That's what we need. That's what it's going to come down
Has
to.
he gone to the line yet? I can't
yet.
see it.
No,
Not yet.
they're getting ready to go to the line.
It's going
right
to come
now.
down to if they're going to foul or not for Damian and me.
Well,
He's
you're
gotta-
you're giving
he-
how many?
He's
6?
got to make the free throw first. I don't ever put anything past making the free throw.
He made the free throw. Let's
made,
go.
Made the first one.
17 seconds left. 5-point game. The old Chattanooga Mocs. What a name. The Mocs.
There's nobody in the stands.
No, this was no,
Not at VMI.
not
There's
at
not.
VMI.
There might be.
Well, there-
It's the friends and family night.
Yeah,
Nobody else was allowed.
They're like 4-19 this year.
Yeah, they're 4-19, David. Miss it and then foul. Oh, he missed it. They get the rebound and he lays it up. That's just bad.
And
Bad news for me. Damian's going to get the foul though.
well, bad home clock management there. They were let a second and a half run off the clock after the
So
basket
you need
was
to
made.
just you have over 88.5.
Yeah, and
He's gonna-
VMI
so
has 8
4-point
fouls.
game. They'll foul.
So they'll foul, but it's still going to be a 1-1 if it would have been.
Oh, that's brutal. There are 9 fouls. It's the 10th. I think it's the 9th they go to 2, isn't
No,
it?
it's the 10th.
It's
They
10th?
go to 2. So
Dang, so it's going to go to a 1-1.
I'm still going to need them to
Make the first one.
make
We're going to need them to make the
make
first,
the first
one
free
here.
throw here. I'm going to. I think you're. Unfortunately, I think you're probably out of it.
I'm cooked. I am sayonara, see ya.
But
But we had a good run. I think
Or, hey-
Memphis is going to hit.
Anyway, you can go to overtime.
Penn State, Milwaukee. Oh,
no,
God.
not there'd have to be a turnover and a foul.
There's 5
a 3
seconds,
and a
yeah.
foul.
Oh, okay.
Not
I
with
can't see.
5.
I can't see him.
Yeah, not with
No.
6 seconds left. Yeah.
Big
No
sweat.
overtime.
Big sweat here, Damon. You
Yeah.
got to make the first
Well,
one.
How
Well,
about the Cadets covering 15
Yeah.
points on at home?
The other day I had Clemson, North Carolina. Great win by Clemson, by the way. They may have clinched an NCAA tournament win with that victory.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that clinched our
that's-
ticket to the dance,
as
boys.
long-
We're
as long-
going dancing.
As long as
What are you going to
Clemson,
be seated?
as long
Huh?
What's your seed?
Oh, who knows? There's so
I'm just
much time
curious.
left.
there'll be an 8 or a 9.
Yeah,
They're-
I mean,
they're-
if we play real good, we
I
can
mean,
move up to a 6.
They've
If we crap the
beaten
bed, we're going to a 12.
they've beaten 3 ranked teams on the road.
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
they've
Yeah, that's a big win, though. He made the layup.
yeah, so yeah, they It
That's
was
the
a big,
old
but I
recap.
had the under in that game, and R.J. Davis banked in the 3 at the buzzer to send that game
That
over.
3 beat you?
That 3 beat me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I saw John told him I bet the under in that
Oh,
game.
and that was literally at the buzzer.
Oh yeah,
It was a who
it
gives
was-
a crap 3 at
yeah,
the
it
end.
was a 30-foot bank shot.
That was an exciting game, though. Clemson played so good. PJ Hall,
They-
Ian Shefflin,
They did
Joey Girard, the transfer from Syracuse.
They did play well. They shot out of their minds. Foul him. Oh, thank
They
God.
fouled him.
All right. Well,
Oh,
right.
God, it's the big, tall lumberjack.
oh boy.
Here we
And
go,
it-
Damien.
and it's-
Uh-oh.
And it's a 1-1.
He might be a 50% free throw shooter, folks.
I'm guessing if they tried to get it to him, he's probably better than that.
He's the big, tall lumberjack. I don't
So,
know.
We'll find out here.
Here we go.
This free throws for a lot of money for me. This is a $300 swing.
Come on, baby.
I put this was like my biggest play today.
Yeah, I like the over. VMI allows us.
Look at there's
ton of
nobody
points.
in this
I
He,
team.
know.
he missed the free
I
throw.
know. Damn it.
Well, that's a lot of money I just lost. Oh well.
I thought so. I
Shit.
said, look at that guy. He can't shoot
That's
any.
horrible. That's a beat.
Very unfortunate.
He looked like Big Country Bryant Reeves. Anybody remember Bryant Reeves?
Oh yeah.
Big Country? That's what he looked like.
Yeah.
That sucks.
For those
You
that
can
are
throw that away now.
That sucks.
Well,
yeah.
well,
Crumble
we
it
both
up.
Anything
lose on the chat bet. Yep. 88-84. We won by 4. We had to cover 6.5. Everything
Yeah.
else might win though. Hey. Well, yeah, we took a shot. You
Can't win
you
'em
gotta play the game to win. You can't win if you don't play.
I get lucky and hit the Wright State over in the first half.
Oh,
but then
Wright
I get-
State was a great oath.
and then I get,
Detroit. Hey, I'm calling it. By the way, David.
Huh?
David.
What?
I'm calling it. The hospital's winning their first game next week. Detroit Mercy, the Mercy Hospital.
Yes.
Next week, they're beating Ooey Pooey.
Ooey Pooey.
They're winning their first game.
Ooey Pooey Mercy Hospital.
Yes.
Yes, they're going to win their first game.
Yes. It'll be
Okay.
sold out. The game of the week, Detroit Mercy and Ooey Pooey.
Well, the game of the week might be on Sunday.
No, I'm talking about next week.
I know.
But Detroit's getting their first win next week.
All right. Hey, we will be here 4:30.
Yep.
Not on the air, but we will be here to enjoy the big game here at DraftKings at Casino Queen. Please come and hang out with us. It's going to be a bunch of fun.
That's all I got, guys.
That's all I got.
All
Damien, you got anything?
Nope.
All right.
We are out of gas.
All right. Good luck, everyone.
Be
We'll see you
back
next
Sunday.
week.
See you guys.
Bye.